It's a man's world. Oh, it's a hydration situation where the locker room comes to life. And the X's and O's meet the I's and U's. Y'all want to show some love? Like and subscribe to this channel right here. And y'all going to love what we talking about today with Coach Joe Mazzulla. And he is talking that talk. Head coach of the Boston Celtics. And they're asking him about the pressure. The pressure that is with the Boston Celtics this year to repeat as champions. Same old media setup. Oh, you won it all. Can you do it again? Every other team. What's the pressure like? You guys didn't win it last year. You came up short. What are you going to do? Listen to this man talk that talk. Joe Mazzulla is a grown man. I mean, when I say a grown man, I mean a grown man. But before we do that, make sure you log on to projecttransition.org and help us educate and empower. Look at these itty bitties. They need all the love they can get, man. Become a gym member, $5 a month. I see you guys every single day. Somebody's doing it. Make sure I can send you this book, Never Shut Up, signed, sealed, and delivered to you. Yes, I would do that. Just become a gym member. That's all. It ain't much. And if you do, I give you shout outs too. Like my man, Jules Horowitz, Jules Santana, who made a one-time $1,000 donation supporting Project Transition. Much love to you guys. Now let's get into Joe Mazzulla, who is a grown man. I got to meet this guy because every time I see a soundbite from him, a clip from him, I'm like, a grown man. Now, his team won it all. He going to be big time, all that. But y'all ain't going to talk much about him because he ain't trying to hear it. He just grown. This man, who saw this coming? Goodness. They asked him about the pressure of repeating Boston Celtics as champions. Watch what this man said to them. Good Lord.
The Boston sports world where it is, like Jay was saying, pressure from media and fans and all that stuff, but you are keeping it very human, like throwing the dice and all that stuff. Like, how do you bridge that? Because you have to live in both worlds.
Yeah.
How do you manage that?
I just don't look at it as pressure. Because like a Boston media member or somebody expecting me to win, like they don't have a weapon, like they're not gonna like come after me. They're saying words, so like they don't mean anything. They're just words.
Look at the guy behind him. Look at them two right here. You see that smug? They see that. Oh, enlightenment and got him.
Just saying them because you have to say them. You're contractually obligated to write a 500-page article after or word article after. They're just words. You can't do anything. And so it's just a made-up word. We don't have a pressure. If we lose, we're not losing our life. Like we're not surgeons. We're not like in the military. We coach basketball for a living. And no one's putting more pressure and expectations than we are on ourselves. And it's like we have a responsibility and we have an ownership. And like I ask guys all the time, like, would you rather have someone expect you to lose or win? If you came up to me and be like, man, I really expected you to lose that game, I would be pissed. But it's like you come up to me like, you should have won that game. It's like, yeah, that's what we signed up for. So I think it's just the perspective of how you look at it and like the truth of it.
But words have power.
No, they don't. If you let them, like if you allow words to take your personal power, then yes. So I don't allow words to take my personal power. That's just important. Like words don't have they only have power if you allow them to. And like that's what I try to teach my kids. It's like I don't give a shit what someone says to you. Like, did you allow that to have an impact on you? Like he didn't put his hands on you. He didn't touch you. He didn't like do anything. He said something to you. So now you have a choice to like decide how you're going to interpret that. So like it's not pressure. There's nothing anyone in this circle can do to me that's going to impact my identity and who I am as a person. We're either going to win or we're not. And 4 years from now, none of you are invited to my funeral, and that's it. That's it.
Oh my God! Did y'all see that coming? Hit the drum again, wicked. Man, I swear this is just the topic of late because when he's talking about the pressure of going out there and succeeding, or the pressure on you that you better not fail. All the other teams in the NBA, all the other 29, sitting there like, damn, we got to climb this mountain, dog. And they sitting there like, we got to stay on top of this mountain. And the media, look, they're doing their job to poke and prod. I'm not mad at the question. And then he hits you with the cliche, well, words have power. No, they don't. Yeah, they have energy. They don't have power, right? The power is in you and your voice, as Joe said. And it's so crazy because I just had this conversation with my itty bitty talking to him because I was sitting there watching him during this basketball game. And look, I ain't gonna lie, I ear hustle. I'm a dad. I'm trying to see what these boys about. So when I'm not paying attention, they think that's when I'm paying the most attention. I'm looking like this. I'm ear hustling. I put on them glasses, the big Oakleys that you can't even see through. Oh, I'm staring dead at you. I'm looking like this. My son right here, I'm looking dead at him like, what you doing over there? Just want to see how this coding is going, how this program is being ran. And I caught one this weekend with my itty bitty because he plays pretty aggressive. A lot of times, not out of control, but to the point where he throws caution to the wind. He stays hurt in basketball, football too, but even more basketball. It's 1 or 2 times a game he gonna be on that ground. And he gonna get an elbow to the eye, he gonna get busted in the nose, the lip, something gonna happen. And I saw him sitting there with his buddies, and they were claiming who they were in the NBA. And so some of the kids were saying, I don't know, I'm LeBron James, I'm the best, or I'm Steph Curry, I can shoot. And somebody said, MJ, you're Paul George, because you're always hurt. And he looked like this. That's all he kept doing. And I just all right, I'm going to store that one away, see if he brings it up. A couple of days go by, he didn't bring it up, so finally I bring it up. I said, when your teammates called you Paul George, how you feel about that? He said, sad. I said, why are you sad? Paul George, one of the best players. They said it because they were trying to be mean, saying I always get hurt. I said, well, you do get hurt more than the average bear. But no, regardless of what they said to you, do you understand that you have the power to choose how that made you feel? Right? Like you're going to feel something. Now, where you going to put it, that's all on you. Just like if they say something to you one time and you feel like you're really mad or you want to fight back or you want to talk back. I said, that's all on you. They just said something. What you do and what you do with it is all on you. You ain't got to do something. You ain't got to say something back. I told him, look, Daddy got teased a lot. And you're going to learn this. So I'm just telling you what's coming. I know it's going to affect you. I know you're going to feel that energy, not necessarily the power, the energy. But just know that you got the ultimate voice. And your volume inside you got to be louder than all the other volume out there. So let's get back to basketball because Joe was talking about pressure in basketball. Celtics going to win it again. Obviously the odds and chances are you won't go back and repeat, but they got squad. And they're going to have a little chip on that shoulder after this Olympics debacle. You got Jaylen Brown out there talking about, what y'all do to me? Okay. Y'all took half my team and didn't take me? Okay. It's going to be interesting how they're going to do it because they got that championship medal now. And who are you really scared of? Denver? Who are you really scared of out there? Let me stop. Who are you really scared of out there? Philly? Who are you scared of out there? New York? Like, who's really out there? It's going to be somebody going to poke their head out, but I'm looking for them to go out there and do this. I'm looking for them to go out there and try and do this. And I know led by a grown-ass man like that, it can happen. Another thing that cracks me up, man, is the fact that we all know we have that superpower. And we get caught up in the comments. We get caught up in what somebody said on social media. The WNBA lost their way this year because everybody talking on social media. Damn, I wish Joe Mazzulla be the commissioner of the WNBA. Or at least one of the coaches to let them people know. Excuse me, ladies. Ultimately, it's on you. Ultimately, you got the decision. Beat it up in the comments if you agree or disagree with what Joe Mazzulla said. And more importantly, beat it up in the comments you think they're going to win it all. I bet against them. I take the field, but I don't know who in the field I'm picking. Go Clips it. Let me stop. All right, y'all. Make sure I can say y'all name. You know what I'm talking about. Make sure I can call y'all like Jules Horowitz right here. Santana, my man Jules Santana made a one-time $1,000 donation to Project Transition. Make sure I can say your name so I can send you the book, which is Never Shut Up. And that book will be signed and autographed to you as you become a gym member, exclusive membership, merchandise, deals, events, etc. We're going to hook this up. We are going to have some fun. So make sure you do that. Go get that thing. I love you, boy. What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, founder of Project Transition and proud gym member. I'm excited to share with you an opportunity that will support our kids on their mission to making their dreams a reality. At Project Transition, we believe that real change comes from consistent action and support. That's why we invite you to join our powerful gym membership program that is making a difference every single day. As a gym partner, by giving every month, you'll fuel our mission by providing monthly support that turns into real empowerment and education for underserved youth. Your commitment reduces school dropouts, nurtures communities, and funds impactful programs like the Rising Stars Academy that we share. Together, we can turn potential into prosperity. Join the group of community champions driving change. Your contributions will help aid success by providing essential educational resources, building critical life skills, and fostering community strength. There's no better feeling than knowing your support will ignite hope, foster dreams, and empower the next generation. Join us today and be a part of transformative change. Help our youth become greater than their greatest excuse. Become a gym partner. Thank you.